This broadcast is brought to you in part by Coca-Cola of Tupelo, Davis Ford, Family Pharmacy of Fulton, First American National Bank, First National Bank Pontotoc, Itawamba Loans, Jesco Incorporated, McDonald's of Monroe, Chickasaw, Lee, and Pontotoc counties, Mid-South Fine Printers, Peppers at Crosstown in Tupelo, Rehab at Work, RJ's Eatery, State Farm Agent Rich Potter in Tupelo, and Trustmark Bank.
Welcome to ICC Football with head coach John Williams. My name is Will Kohlmeyer, the Director of Public Relations, Marketing, and Sports Information here at ICC, alongside first-year head coach John Williams. And Coach, I'll tell you what, the season opener Thursday night, huge crowd, what an atmosphere it was, and at the end we just didn't have enough bullets. Hinds beat us 52-31.
Yeah, we had a great atmosphere. The crowd was live. We weren't able to finish the deal. Started out fast, and there, close to the end of the half, we just kind of let them off the hook.
And at halftime, it was 23-21 Hinds after we had jumped out to that 21-6 lead. What did it come down to? Were there a point or two, maybe some differences, if we would have succeeded in a couple different areas that we could have come away with a victory?
Well, the biggest thing was we gave them a short field to work on. Our kickoff coverage units weren't as good as what we wanted them to be. They had a short field to work with, and in the first half, we gave up the middle of the field, and second half we came in, made an adjustment to kind of close that down, and in the process we kind of let their quarterback run loose. So we lost to, I think, a really good football team. And that first game's always tough because you never know what to expect. You haven't seen most of their guys play, but we'll regroup from this and we'll move on.
Well, they always say you improve the most from game one to game two, so we'll look forward to that happening with the ICC Indians.
Absolutely.
Well, let's get right into our first half highlights, brought to you by Coca-Cola of Tupelo. No scoring for the first half of that first quarter, and then Hinds put together a nice little drive, and Willis, that running back, he had himself a fine night, Coach.
He really did. He was very elusive, and he really attacked the line of scrimmage and gave us fits all night. Ran the ball really hard, really good football player.
Of course, we got the extra point was blocked. We had there were some special teams highlights, and Floyd got a nice block on that one.
Yeah, we did. We had a few blocks, and we were pleased with that. It's something that we worked hard on, so it's good to see that the fruits of our labor in that working for us.
Well, we bounced back, and I know you were very proud how we counterpunched. We came back with a very nice drive, better than 70 yards, and Keon McGoy had a couple big plays in this drive. We saw right away what this former Shannon Raider can do here at ICC. Keon's
a very special running back. He did some great things in high school, and I think that's going to transfer over here to ICC. I think statistically, I think he had 69 yards receiving and 128 yards rushing. So he had a great night for his first outing in a very tough Mississippi Junior College League.
And that drive was culminated by Andy Wilson, the quarterback sneak. From 1 yard out, Will Goodwin's extra point gave us our first lead of the year with just under 4 minutes left in the first quarter, 7-6. Then we forced a turnover, and Gabe Fertitta went right into his plays of gadgetry or trickeration, whatever you want to call. A nice little pass. Wilson got it out to Alex Thornton, and he flipped it to a wide open Eric Buchanan and a touchdown late in the first quarter, 37 yards.
Yeah, Alex is a former quarterback there at Shannon, so he can throw the football as well. But that's part of what we do. And it was a well executed play, and I think we kind of caught him off guard, and we converted. So it was a nice job by those guys.
Well, it's 14-6 after one quarter, but it looked like Hinds was going to come back and have a shot at tying it. But Darius Slay the preseason All-American. Boy, what an outstanding play he did, stripping the ball away from the receiver where it looked like the Eagles were in fine shape deep in our territory.
Yeah, Darius, he's a great player, and we wish that they would have gone to his side more, but they kind of stayed away from him. On that play, Darius made a touchdown-saving tackle, and also stripped the ball out there that led to some good things for us on that next drive.
Boy, nice segue there, Coach, as that drive would culminate in a touchdown for ICC. Once again, it's Buchanan making a catch. This was a pretty route, and Andy Wilson put it right there, 17 yards out. Goodwin's extra point made it 21-6. Good guys with 10-10 left in the half.
We felt really good at that point. We felt like if we could just stay on top and continue to keep the momentum, things were going to work out for us. We got up and then we just kind of let down. And that's something that we've got to address.
Well, Anthony Shepard, he had himself quite a night. He will hit Dylan Davis, a 12-yard strike. And they went for two. They converted the 2-point conversion, and with 8.5 minutes left in the half, it was 21-14 ICC. And then Willis again, later in that second quarter, rips a 20-yard run. The extra point tied it at 21. And then late in the half, Andy Wilson under pressure in the end zone and a safety called on the Indians.
Yeah, that was a tough deal. On that play, it took our receiver a little bit longer to get into his route than we anticipated. We just held the ball too long and didn't get rid of it because the receiver, was a little late in his route. But looking back, obviously it's not what we want. We never want to have to be in that position to have a safety. But it was smart by him because if he gets tackled and they strip the ball out, it's 6 for them. So he did a good job of let's take our lump and let's regroup. So not happy with what happened, but pretty good intelligence there and not possibly having a fumble.
Well, and that's the score at halftime, 23-21. Hines led ICC by 2 points. And those are your Coca-Cola of Tupelo first half highlights. Of course, the ICC All-American Band put on a great show at halftime as well. The largest band in the state among the 15 community colleges. We're very proud of that. Now, coming up on ICC Football with John Williams, we will have second half highlights. But first, we're going to give our viewers a chance to win some free groceries from Rick's Barbecue. Got some great barbecue at Rick's Barbecue in Fulton. We're going to throw out trivia questions. And here's our trivia question going into the first break. Name the former ICC football standout. And we've had a lot of coaches that have gone on to play pro football. Name the former ICC star that is now in the NFL and not only starting for the San Francisco 49ers, but he has the franchise tag player for the 49ers. If you call my office at 862-8274, 862-8274, first person with the correct answer gets some free barbecue from Rick's Barbecue in Fulton. More with ICC Football with John Williams right after this.